Hello, this is wmpyr back again with the K-bar TDI law enforcement fixed blade. And so yesterday I made a video, working out with this thing in the garage, and what was it? I did one round, so like what, 3 minutes or something like that. So today I was like, no. I want to do a lot more than that. So I went 10 rounds, and half of those rounds were, instead of 3 minutes, I did like 4 minutes. Some were five, some were six. So yeah, I did a lot more today. 10 rounds. That was some serious road work that I put in. And while doing that, I tried right hand, left hand, practice deployment. So I put this on my pants right here. I deployed it, with the right hand, with the left hand. When I got it out, I used it in, of course, the forward grip, the reverse grip. I put it down, grabbed it, went from there. Did that many times. I mean, pretty much tried everything. Tried different ways to hold it and stuff. So, of course, what I recommend is the two major grips: standard, right? Just holding the knife like so, pretty much, and then of course reverse. Those are the two basic. So it stemmed from there, but the main thing about this knife was getting around this thing right here. Okay, so if you feel it in the grip and you feel this right there, even if it's light and it feels fine right here, it's like, okay, this feels good. When you put in the force, it's not going to feel good. So you got to make sure. In fact, what I recommend to you guys, if you have this knife, is this right here. So number one is to get away from this right here, this part right here, this choil slash guard. Okay, get your finger away from it as much as you can, and in fact, use this notch right here as an indicator. So when you feel this hooking right here, then you go, okay, this is a good grip that I got. Either grip, learn to feel this. And like I said, when I went 10 rounds with this thing, it really, I got to know it much better than I had in the past. I tried many different things, of course, from slashes to stabs. And this time, yeah, I went without gloves. I went barehanded, right hand, left hand, like this too. Switching grips. Okay, one of the ways that I recommend to switch grips is something I call wash hands. So you're doing this like you're washing your hands right here. You're going like this, and then you just pass it like so. The idea here is, if in the middle of passing someone comes in, that I could still defend myself right in the middle of, as I'm passing, switching grips. And so that means also working on two-handed attacks, which I did. I also practiced, striking with two hands, like I said, right in the middle of exchanging grips like this, So I did do that as well. Really, it's just spending time and practicing and getting to know the knife. That's, to me, is what's really important. So it's not about critiquing this knife and saying, how good is this knife? Does it work? Does it not work? No, it's more so about, can you make it work? And one of the ways to do that is to spend a lot of time and not just grabbing it and go, this feels good. No, that's not good enough, and then cutting paper, that's nice, but once again, not good enough. And going out in the woods and actually cutting more heavy duty stuff like little branches and stuff, that's great, but that's not self-defense practice. So I recommend, what I did today was, I had several cardboard boxes, and I chained and put them up on my punching bag stand, and I just went to town, like I said, for 10 rounds, and just do that, just shut up and train stuff, And that's what I highly recommend. And at the end of the day, I'm not here to try to sell this to you guys. That's not the goal. It's just my message here is, no matter what knife that you have, practice it. And so whether it's this knife, you know, this knife, got a whole bunch right here. This knife, or this knife, it's not which one is the best, which one do I recommend. It's why not be able to use all of them well. And in order to do that, there's only one thing to do, which is to practice with them. So that's what I'm endorsing. That's what I'm recommending. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.